Most resellers never break past a few $100s a month. They're stuck taking photos, creating listings, chasing deliveries, and answering lowball offers, all while barely making enough to cover costs. I know because I started with absolute nothing, no store, no audience, barely any budget. And in under 60 days, I went from 0 to 25k a month. I didn't do it by working hard, I did it by working differently. Today, I'm going to show you the exact 4-part system I used to do it, step by step, so you can copy it in your own business. By the end of this video, you will know exactly where to focus, what to ignore, and how to build a system that scales without you doing all the work. Most beginners try to be the entire company: photographer, copywriter, delivery driver, and customer service rep. That means that they spend 80% of their time not selling. If you're not selling, you're not growing. And when I was working as a sales manager for another entrepreneur, I was barely scraping by. I watched them spend hours on things that didn't move the needle. And when I started my own reselling business, I made one rule: I only do sales, nothing else. And everything else gets delegated or gets automated. So, when it comes to my 4-part system, here is the first step: product selection. Forget random low-cost trinkets. I went straight to products with proven demand and big enough margins to scale fast. If I'm going to spend time selling something, I want 500, 1500 profit per sale, not $10. For example, I was selling Hermes bags, Cartier ring, Bulgari bracelets, and much more. And why this worked? Because they already had demand, people were searching for them daily. They held their value, and buyers were serious. They were not bargain hunters. And the first Cartier ring I ever sold was sold after just 2 days of listing. The buyer, he didn't haggle, didn't ask 20 different questions, he just wanted it. That's the difference between selling a $50 item and a $5,000 one. The next step is to find the perfect listing formula. This step alone, it can make or break your sales. I can constant A/B tests, photos, clean, white or neutral backgrounds, bright lighting, every angle, close-ups of all the details, descriptions. So you need to tell the story of the item, you need to highlight all the key features, you need to use urgency in the description, for example, only one available, buy now, get discount, etc. And CTAs, they need to be clear, direct, and you 100% need to use them because so many people just ignore it. And you can just add at the end of your description just the line "message me now to reserve this" or "message me now to get a discount," etc. And as an example here, I had 2 different listings with similar bag, same price, same condition, but one had standard photos and pretty basic description, and the other had my optimized format. So the optimized one got 3 times more messages and was sold in under 48 hours, while the other one, it sat for almost 2 weeks. The third step is to build a lean team. If you try to do everything yourself, you will hit a ceiling really fast. I knew early that my time was most valuable if I find leads and close sales. But I 100% didn't want to deliver products or take photos because it's just a waste of time. You, as a business owner, should be focusing only on scaling. So once I hit 25k a month, my team setup was like delivery person, so basically saved me hours per week, photographer, ensured every listing looked super professional, and copywriter who was writing really good descriptions that had crazy conversions, etc. So before I outsourced deliveries, I once spent 3 hours in traffic just driving to get a $500 sale. And now that time, absolutely the same time, it can be used to close 2 or 3 different deals instead. And fourth step is centralize and automate. The more sales you make, the more chaotic things get, unless you track everything. So basically, when I just started, I use pretty simple CRM system, follow-up reminders, pipeline stages. I used Google Sheets, just product list, profit tracking, lead tracking, and pretty simple group chats, instant updates between me, my sales manager, delivery guys, and photo team. And 1 month I noticed from my spreadsheet that 40% of my sales came from people I followed up with after they said not right now. Without a system, I would have forgotten them and lost almost half of my revenue. So, once I proved that the system is working, once I had at least 5 sales a week, that scaling was just a matter of increasing volume. So more listings means more eyes, means more leads, means more sales. I also started to reinvest profits into better products, into better marketing, and keep my role purely sales focused and scaling focused. That's how I went from absolute zero to 25K a month in just under 2 months. And if you're just starting, I would really recommend you start with products that have proven demand and solid margins. Test and perfect your listing formula, photos and copy. It really matter. It matter way more than you think. Then you need to outsource all the operations that take your time and only focus early on sales. And use systems to track every lead, every sale, and every follow-up. So guys, if you want my exact listing templates, my product testing method, and the system I use to scale without working 4 hours a day, join my free school community. It's called Classroom. It's absolutely free, and inside you'll see behind the scenes of my own business, connect with other sellers, and get access to my complete step-by-step training library. I'm giving you for absolutely free the exact product that I was selling that you can sell to and scale with them to 25, 50K a month. And as I said before, it's absolutely free, so link is in the description. I'll see you inside.